Good morning, YouTube fans, and welcome to the Whiplash Hell channel. Today we got us a brand new game called Gaia. Now, I've had this in my Steam wish list for several months now, waiting for this to come out. And it's finally come out a couple days ago, and honestly didn't even realize it until I saw Jake48 play it. But here it is. I got it, and I'm going to play it. I played about an hour and a half of it today, just goofing off, trying to figure things out a little bit before I try to put it on YouTube, but here we go. I wanted to read just a little bit off the Steam page. Now, in this game, it says you play as Amanda, a treasure hunter on a quest for finding the original planet from which humans evolved. It is said to host incredible ancient technology, one which can bend time itself. However, as her ship approached this particular planet, at the edge of the galaxy, something went bad with its engine, which caused a chain reaction of explosions from which only Amanda survived as she crashed on the planet. From this point, you will decide how the story continues and ends. Pardon me. Now, this game is early access, and you can tell because there's not many options. There's usually a lot more options. No, when I say this kind of stuff, I'm not dissing the developer at all. It's just, if you decide to buy it for yourself and play it, I want you to know that's just not as many options as you would think there would be. I've got the music on this game is actually very good, and there is an option when you go to buy this game to purchase a soundtrack. Now, I didn't do it, but the music that's on this game is it's pretty good. I've got it turned down because I usually just add the free stuff from YouTube anyway, so I hope you guys enjoy it. We're going to create us a new game. Now, the biome, right now, there's only one biome. There's no drop-down list here at all. Time of day is morning. I'm going to leave it. Now, you can change this. Core provides the classic Gaia experience as the challenge curves rises slowly but steadily. Core will hit you with a raid or two and then give you a reward, then hit you again with another raid or disaster, recommended for beginners. So we're going to start there. You can change it to other guys. Tranquilio generates a chill gameplay experience, giving you plenty of time in between events to recover from them. He will also tend to give you more rewards than disasters, but his raids will hit you just as hard as the other storytellers. This dude, Ingenious, doesn't care about anything really. When he decides what event to send you next, he often thinks about what to have for supper. So I would say this was probably default, and then the next one would be hard, so on and so forth. I'm also going to leave the environmental variables all normal, and this topography, I don't know what it means. The basic shape of the world, I guess that's 0. I don't mess with it, or that's just a slider. So I'm just going to leave it there. It was default. I'm also going to enable the tutorial, and I'm going to turn the Iron Man off. Now, Iron Man is, if this is enabled, you won't be able to save the game manually, and if you die, it's game over. And I played it this way earlier, and it literally, when you die, it's over. And I did a lot of stupid stuff just to see what I could do. Pardon me. I've talked a lot today. My voice is a little scratchy. I've actually did quite a many videos and some played several games, and even did some streaming on Twitch today, so my throat's a little dry. I've been drinking some tea, but it doesn't seem to be helping. Alright, let's just get on with it and see how it goes. Oh. Okay. Sorry. I'm just going to call this Season 1. I don't know how long I will do this game, because I'm playing so many different ones right now. So bear with me on it. It seems to be enjoyable, so I'll try to do it as much as I can. But here we go. One more time. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I don't think it has too long of a load time. And I'll try to shush while the lady's talking. No, I kind of hope it just didn't crash. Oh, I was thinking it crashed on me for a second. Gaia! That'd be an awesome screenshot. I took a screenshot of it. It just now took like 15 seconds for it to do it. I don't know why. I guess because it's loading the game. I doubt I'll use it. On YouTube, you have to have a certain size for it. Most of the time, I just let it auto pick it. It's good enough for me. This game looks like it's definitely going to be interesting. Definitely going to be interesting. There's a lot to it. Another thing you got to do in this game is, besides, you got your hunger and thirst, you also have to rest, and you have to have leisure time where you go crazy. Also, you have to use the restroom, which is rather interesting. I couldn't figure out how to do it earlier. Alright, shh, be quiet.
Systems failing. Warning. Systems failing. Warning.
I'm gonna die! Or not. That actually reminds me of Subnautica. Alright. Grab supplies from the emergency container. Now this kind of reminds me of Subnautica, the way that did that. Another thing that's a bit weird is to access most of...
Emergency landing successful. Survival guide activated. Name, Astral. Purpose, PDA assistant. Recommend salvaging emergency supplies from inside the pod. Placing down the main assembler ASAP is critical to your survival. Recommended position, within 50 meters of the escape pod.
Okay, I'm going to try to be quiet. Let's look at something real quick. I turned the music down. I also turned the sound effects down a little bit. Maybe I should turn them up. She's kind of low. I don't have any other options. Alright. To access these chests, you have to left click. Now, I will say this takes some getting used to. These octagons, I guess that's what those are. Yeah, because hexagons, that's 8 sides.
Wildlife scan completed. Multiple creatures on this planet display higher than average levels of intelligence. Recommend caution.
Alright, I'm taking the bullets with me. One of those waters and the carrots is for some food. Whenever she talks, I'm gonna be quiet, but this takes some getting used to. I don't know necessarily what it's supposed to represent. It reminds me of like a Geno chain, but I don't know. I don't really care for this at all. I guess I'm used to squares and everything being in order. I'm not saying I couldn't get used to it. It's not something that would stop me from playing the game. Okay, build the main assembler. Make sure you grab the main assembler from the container. You can access the building menu by pressing the default key B. There's the menu, but it don't bring nothing up, so you have to left click it to open it up. This over here is your assemblers. Crops, walls, doors, decoration, foundations, miscellaneous, energy, ships, furniture, turrets. There's a lot there, guys. But what we want to build is the main assembler, which is this. This assembler produces all other assemblers. Health points indestructible. Great. So let's build this sucker. It says within 50 meters. Of course, you can't really tell where it's at other than looking at your escape pod. So, you know what? This looks relatively flat out here. Let's go this direction. And I'm not building that there. I didn't build it. Why is it doing that? I guess we can try it again out here. How far are we away? 26, 30. This looks relatively good. Now, can you rotate it? I don't think you can. Oh, well, I'm using the mouse and you can rotate it. Not that it makes much of a difference, but, you know, you can do it. Build it.
Multiple hostile life signs detected nearby, including the legendary weevil bugs. PDA glossary updated. Recommend building defenses ASAP.
Alright. Now you can see in the bottom left corner, that box is like really huge. You got sanity, health, hunger, rest, thirst, leisure, bladder, hygiene, oxygen, and radiation. One of the things you have to do with the hygienes is wash your hands. I'm not quite sure how to do that because I've never found any water. Of course, I've only played this for an hour and a half, so bear with me. I'm still learning. Access the main assembler crafting menu by walking up to it and left-clicking it. I'm used to pushing a key rather than my mouse. Hunt a nearby animal or monster.
Atmospheric scan completed. Based on these readings, this planet gets visited by spaceships quite frequently. Unclear if friendly or hostile.
Okay, you hit your tab button, that opens up your PDA. You got your character, which would be nice to see a character here, which, you know, this is still early access, guys, so, you know, it's no big deal. Decryption area. We'll get into that later. You got a library, which I'm not sure what that is. You got, I guess, tips and tricks, maybe. Glossary for terms. Trade, no trade, ship, and order, and your own base. Hunt nearby. I already opened up my tab. Why do I need to do it again? Alright, well, I'm not going to worry about it. Hunt a nearby animal. Let's get that over with. You can switch between your gun and your scanner. What I have in my hand right now, that is a scanner. You can scan and pick up items with that, and you hit Q button to load up the gun. Now, it doesn't reload. I've never had to reload it. It just keeps going, which is kind of awesome. I'm sure that'll change in the future, but you hit Q and you'll switch your guns to the scanner. Let's try to find some animals. There's animals all over the place. Chickens, all kinds of stuff. Here's some stuff we can harvest. This is bubble root. We'll switch to the scanner. Oh, we already had the scanner. Sorry, guys. And you just left click it and we'll get bubble root. Now, this does not stack very well at all. Stuff like this, inventory is I. It just stacks one. And some of like the what do you call it, resources like rocks and that kind of thing, they stack like at only 2 or 4. I can't remember. Uh-oh. Chickens. I had a chicken attack me early. Okay, that sounds guttural. What the hell? Is this thing alive? Okay. Oh shit. Those are those evil bunnies, man. Them things are freaking mean. Okay, I wasn't planning on getting the wolfie attacking me, but these guys are ruthless. Holy shit, I might end up dying. Man, that is guttural. I mean, that is just down outright scary as hell. Alright, he's running off. I guess he's gonna come back. Is he healing? I think he's healing. I don't even know if this is gonna kill him. I was just looking for the damn chicken I heard. Maybe we should go a different direction, guys. Because that wasn't doing much damage at all. And them little rabbits are mean as hell. I call them evil bunnies. They are vicious creatures. I'm kind of surprised they don't follow you more, though. It's already getting dark. I just want to kill one of you guys. I found a cow. The cow and the chicken are fairly easy to kill. What's this down here? Those little creatures. They might be fairly easy to kill. I never did figure out how to cook. That's something I'm definitely gonna have to do. Little lamb. Come back here. Okay. Killed the animal. Now, when you want to harvest it, go switch back to your little scanner thing. Press your left click. There you go. Consume some food. You can eat. Open up your inventory by pressing the I and consume an item by right-clicking it. I'm going to eat this because I'd really like to figure out how to cook this. This is raw goat. So let's do that. Or hunger. Let's actually eat another one. Thirst is pretty bad too. Okay, search the nearby rock formations. Okay, that does not look... Okay, that's just another goat. Let's kill him. He's gonna attack me! Alright, little shyster, I'd kill your buddy. Well, I'm sorry it provided me with some food. Okay. Let's go back. Search nearby rock formations for copper and chrysoprase. I really don't know what that is. Let's go over here to these rock formations. Is that the goat? That doesn't sound like a goat to me. Sounds like, I don't know, something crazy. Well, anyway, you know when you spawn into this world, every world is created differently. I think we do have a light, but I don't like the light. The light is on the gun. So look at that. Isn't that nuts? If you want to use it, you have to right click and that like you're pointing, like you're aiming. This is bloodstone. I don't remember what we needed for the blood decoder. I think it's copper in the cypress. I'm gonna call it cypress because this is what comes to my brain. It doesn't mean that's how you pronounce it. Okay, I had a difficult time with the rocks. They all look the same, but the only ones you can get that have resources on them are the ones that's got color. So that's copper. The red was the bloodstone. And then I think the cypress thing is green. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to run back and make this decoder. Alright. Yeah, that running with the light's crazy unless you do that, but then it kind of slows you down. Well, I'm trying, folks. Alright, let's go over here. Our assembler is over here. Now, I can say one thing about this game. There is a lot. Let's go ahead and get this. Craft 1. Automatically puts it in your backpack. Now, the funny thing about this, the crafting's a bit weird. You would think you'd be able to access it in your backpack and place it, but you cannot. You actually have to access it through the build menu. Assemblers. And in my opinion, this should be highlighted. Energy, ammo, turret, main, foundation, furniture, miscellaneous, mixture, energy. Oh, it's in the miscellaneous category, I forgot. It is highlighted, there it is. There we go. Now, where to put it, it's really just up to you. I guess it really just depends on how you want to do your base. I'm not sure you can move these once you place them. So, I just kind of threw them around earlier. Let's try to do a little bit better this time. Oh shit. That doesn't sound healthy at all. Okay. Decode smelting at the decoder by interacting with it. You will be notified when the decoding finishes. Same thing, just go up to it and left click. Ah! Wow, why did I shoot? The button was up. Alright, anyway, well, let's just unlock the forge and metal bars. Right there we go. Alright, now build an energy assembler. You can craft energy buildings at this assembler. Alright. Let's see what it takes, because I have no clue. Alright, main assembler. Energy assembler. Now, I do like the pop-ups. If you notice, if you get off, the pop-up goes away, but when you do that, the pop-up comes up and it tells you what you need. But if you got your mouse too close to it, it covers up what's underneath of it. Now, I don't like that, because, and I'll show you why here in just a minute. Actually, let's just go ahead and show you before I forget. There's our inventory. You access it by hitting the I button. You do this, it covers up what else is in your inventory. So if you're down here, like, let's move this. See how that pops up and you can't see what else you have in your inventory? That is, like, bad if you ask me. I would love for that to be fixed. But, yeah. Okay, now let's see what we need for this energy assembler. Energy assembler, this tells you what we need. We have enough bloodstone. We need some more cypress. I'm just going to call it cypress because I have no idea what to call it. Copper and bubble root. We need one more bubble root. So let's go back over here. Those blue things are bubble root, and we should find some more cypress. And you also, oops, wrong button.
Solar system scan completed. Due to its relative young age, this sun suffers from periodic magnetic energy bursts, causing massive solar flares and intense weather conditions. In addition, the planet has its own asteroid belt. Chance of meteors breaking orbit and entering the atmosphere. High.
Alright. Alright, hungers, we gotta keep an eye on that. Sanity, health, rest. We need some rest. Not really sure how much to worry about that. Let's see what this is. Oh, those are glow tubes. We will need those, so let's grab 2 of these. Those probably are glow tubes back there as well. Oh, the damn evil bunnies. They follow me. Look at that moon. Isn't that beautiful? I think this is going to be a cool game. It kind of reminds me of Empyrean to some degree. I miss playing that game. I've been wanting to start playing that game for a while again, and I just haven't done it because I've been so wrapped up in other games. It's just hard for me to do. But this really does remind me of Empyrean in some degree. Let's walk this way. Let's turn that light off. That's driving me insane. Let's switch to our, okay, maybe that's bubble root over there. We're gonna have to eat again very soon. We'll make that an energy assembler and see what happens. That's only one. I can't remember how many we needed. It might have been just one. Let's go ahead. If we got enough room. I'm sorry about that. I'm used to hitting the tab button for inventory, so I may do that quite often. Let's go over here and grab a couple more of these bubble root. It's only one. I'll probably fill up our inventory right there. Yeah. I'm gonna switch that in case he attacks me. Is he gonna attack me? I had one attack me earlier, man. It was freaking weird. Chicken attacking you like that. I ain't even done nothing to him. Yeah, our inventory is completely full. Alright, let's go ahead and run back to pod and make this an energy assembler. Daggone, we're already at 25 minutes, my lord. Time flies and you're having fun, I suppose. Look at that, there's bubble root right there. Totally missed it. Right there. Alright. Energy assembler. Let's make one. Now that should clear out our inventory enough to put that in there, yeah. Okay, so now we just hit the build menu again, and I think I'm gonna put it on this side of it. Energy, battery, generator. Oh, it's a similar, so let's go here. I think it ought to be a little bit brighter, but you know, it's no big deal. That direction? I don't know, I kind of like that direction. Craving food, max health -10. That's not good. Let's place it right there. Bada boom, bada bing. Alright, let's run back into the escape pod. Where's the door? There it is. I kind of use this for storing stuff. Oh, I forgot that. We had that there. And we need something to drink as well. One of 3. Thirst is at 93%. See, the bladder is at 61. Hygiene is at 67. So I think the only way, I don't know how to wash my hands. I saw something on Steam about washing your hands, and I'm not sure how to do it.
Unspecified number of ground units forming a raid nearby. Estimated preparation time, 3 minutes.
Okay. Build a battery. Batteries store excess energy. At least one battery is required in order for your base to work. So I think the last time I made 2 just for shits and giggles. Energy assembler. Oh, I can make. Okay, let's craft 2 of them. And then we're gonna have to hit the build menu and place them. So, problem is, where are we going to place them? I have no clue. Let's see. Decoder, no energy. We want the battery. And doesn't want to move, so I guess it's about, oh, there it goes. Ooh, I like that. Let's put one there, and then, what did I say? A bit bored? Well, I'm sorry this is not amusing you, Missy. But we're trying to make a base here. Yeah, I think once you place these, you can't move them. I was a little too far away. Oh well, I ain't gonna worry about it. Okay, build a generator. Generators produce electricity using biomass and therefore require periodic manual refueling. Okay, now let's look at something real quick. Options, save and load. Okay, options. Quit the main. Oh, you can't look at it. Well, shit. I don't want to quit. Let's just keep going, I guess. I'd like to get to at least the first raid before I stop my video. Alright, what's next on the list? Build a generator. I can actually build one with the materials that I have, so let's go ahead and do that. Generator. Craft one. Looks like I'm going to have to go get some more resources here in a bit. I should go take these carrot seeds and meat and put them in my box. Okay. The decoder, what is that, right here? Why is that doing that? I'm trying to interact. There it goes. Okay, unlock the component, assembler circuits, and atomic disk. Parts 1. I guess it's going. This is June 2nd, 4018. There's the time, wind, sunlight, temperature, humidity. That's cool. We need to find a body of water. I think that's the only way we're going to be able to wash our hands. I made a generator. Let's go ahead and place it down.
The ground raid is approaching your base.
Okay.
Uploading last known coordinates now. Recommend defensive stance.
Okay. Ground attack 402. Do we have enough time to place this generator? It can be building while we're doing this. I'm going to put it next to the battery. I'm going to come just a little bit closer in. Alright. Alright, guys. Ground attack. Let's see how many bullets we have. We have 177. I don't know how this is going to play out. I really hope that we can move these later. Now these will probably out the evil bunnies. They're fast, guys. They are super fast. And they run away. I wonder if he's going to come back.
Underground scan completed. Multiple caves have been detected in the area. Chance of getting lost in these cave systems, extremely high.
The M button. My bladders. See how it went down?
Hygiene levels low. Recommend building a sink whenever you have time.
Oh, a sink. Build a forge. You can craft bars at the forge, which are required by many other items. The forge is unlocked by the blueprint smelting at the decoder, which we've already done. Thank you for the tutorial. I've got to figure out how to do this bladder thing and hygiene thing, because our hygiene is going to hurt our health.
Building a perimeter using defensive walls to minimize damage to critical structures.
Okay. So how do we do this? Build walls, doors, decoration, foundation. Oh, my. What's this? Basic walls. Crafted with 1 copper. I think you got to do all your crafting in like these things. Well, that's the battery. You can't access that. You can only repair it. This is the decoder. Get away. You kind of get stuck on stuff. Ammo assembler. Forge. We need to go get 7 more cypress and 7 more copper. So 7 and 7. Alright guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this here. I'm a little over 30 minutes right now. And the next episode we will continue this. Alright guys? Maybe in that time I can figure out how to relieve myself. Let's see. V was view. N was sleep and leisure. See, that's giving me leisure. Let's get that up. I don't remember what the sleep was. I'm gonna have to look it up again. I can look in the keyboard settings, but you can't access it. Usually you can access it this way. Oh, there it is. Controls. There we go. I apologize. I totally missed it. Sleep is K. Poop is M. So I was trying to poop, but how do you pee? I mean, it didn't seem to be doing very well. Let's try this out real quick. So poop is M, bladder plus 80 and hygiene negative 20. So every time I go to the bathroom, the hygiene goes down. But my bladder's at 99%. So why is it not going down? I'm confused. Or does that mean the opposite? It's like 99% not full. That wouldn't make sense to me, but K is sleep. And what helps with sanity? My rest is at 99. Leisure, though, is not... Okay. We'll figure it out later. I'm going to let you guys go right now. I think this is going to be a fun game. I don't know how often I will do this because I'm kind of stuck on 7 days to die and all this crafting and satisfactory. It's fun times, man. It's fun times. I think this is going to be fun too. So we're just going to have to figure it out. Anyway, I'm glad you guys could join me. I really appreciate it. If you all like the video, hit that like button for me. And if you guys want to see more, subscribe to the channel. Everyone have a beautiful day, and God bless.